The newly built Lebuh Pantai Timur 2, or LPT2, certainly delivers a great impact to the surrounding community in terms of quick accessibility, convenience and economic growth. It's also a great achievement for JKR in terms of designing, managing and constructing the entire expressway project from start to end, one which has never been done before in any highway project in the country. The LPT2 stretch starts from Jabur after Kuantan and heads towards Gemuruh in the northern part of Kuala Terengganu, a total distance of 184 kilometers. This access provides a much shorter drive and connectivity between these two major states. Terengganu Darul Iman is known as the cradle of Malay civilization in Peninsular Malaysia. Being recently awarded the title of Coastal Heritage City and strategically located on the banks of the Terengganu River, the state of Terengganu is renowned as the gateway to many tourist destinations. Terengganu is also endowed with a myriad of rich customs and traditions, upheld through the generations and visible in its way of life and its people. Pasar Payang, for instance, reflects the solidarity of this culture in the heart of the city. Trade and business are part and parcel of its heritage. As a vibrant tourist destination, Terengganu is in a league of its own.
Saya dapati LPT2 tu satu lebuh raya yang memudahkan rakyat lah. Jadi senang. Dan sampai ke Terengganu pun sekejap je. Dulu makan masa 6 jam, mungkin dah kurang sejam lah sekarang.
The LPT2's highlights are featured in its interchanges or exits. There are a total of 10 interchanges or exits throughout the expressway. These are Chennai, Chukai, Kijal, Kerteh, Paka, Dungun, Bukit Besi, Ajil, Telemong, and lastly, Kuala Terengganu. Every interchange along the LPT2 presents its own significant attributes based on the touchpoints of the area.
The East Coast Highway, or call it Lebuh Raya Pantai Timur 2, was in fact a continuation of the LPT1, which ended in Jabur. The highway was approved in 2004 by the Ministry of Finance. That's why it was given to two agencies, which is JKR and also Lembaga Lebuh Raya Malaysia, whereby JKR undertakes 70% of the portion and another 30% to be undertaken by the LLM. The highway, in fact, provides connectivity, from the west coast to the east coast, particularly in Terengganu. Before this, there wasn't any highway, so this was the first one, and it enables the people to travel easily from KL up to Kuala Terengganu. And previously, the journey takes about 8 hours, and with the highway, you can travel to Terengganu from KL just under 5 hours. And we have this tagline for the highway, which is travel to the east with ease. With that tagline, it resembles the easiness of traveling to the east coast. As you're aware, in December 2007, the Prime Minister launched the development plan for the Eastern Corridor, or call it Eastern Corridor Economic Region, or ECER. And with the completion of the highway, or the LPT2, it provides a catalyst to spur the development and growth of the three states, particularly Kelantan, Terengganu and also Pahang, especially on the tourism industry, and also it provides access for the petroleum industry, particularly in Kerteh. So in that way, it provides a balance of economic growth among the three regions together with the west coast of Malaysia.
Lebuh Pantai Timur 2 or LPT2 provides the quickest direct journey between Kuala Lumpur and Kuala Terengganu. With its 4-lane dual carriageways, the expressway was designed with the highest engineering standards in terms of road safety, care for the environment and ease of maintenance. One of the engineering features of the expressway is the bridge that spans Sungai Pakar.
Our section was section 9A in the area of Dungun and also Sungai Pakar.
The expressway project incorporates the latest highway construction, innovations and techniques. A total of 74 structures in various spans and configurations were built along the expressway. The level of each structure was designed based on a 100-year return period.
Several engineering design features that support this objective. For example, one of these features is the bridge crossing Sungai Pakar, whereby the bridge, which is of 220 meter long, spans Sungai Pakar, and also the two approaches are of elevated structures. The East Coast states are subjected to monsoon season, which brings in more flood waters to flood-prone areas. So the elevated structures has been incorporated in the design of Sungai Pakar in order to provide the free flow passage of water from the upstream of Sungai Pakar down to sea.
On behalf of JKR, I take pride when we were given the responsibility of managing the design and construction of a toll expressway that is LPT2. LPT2 was designed with quality in mind as it follows strictly to Malaysian and international standards. In order to preserve the existing ecosystem, JKR has taken many mitigation initiatives. For example, introducing swale or earth drains instead of concrete line drains. Another key initiative is culverts built under the expressway are designed for dual purpose, for waterways as well as animal crossings. We face many challenges. Two major ones are the terrain and the resources. Talking about terrain, 60% of the alignment were built on soft ground, swampy areas and cross many wide water bodies. To overcome this obstacle, we introduced geotechnical treatment and elevated structures. As for the second challenge on resources, we experienced a shortage in the supply of construction materials. In 2008, there was a price escalation of construction materials globally. We managed to overcome this obstacle when the government introduced price control measures on construction materials as well as giving tax incentives to suppliers and contractors.
The rapid economic development in Terengganu is highlighted by public access and connectivity, which are highly significant factors. Jabur, the first interchange or exit featured on the LPT2, acts as an entry point from Kuantan into the highway. There are a few rest and recreational or R&R areas located along the highway that offer facilities such as restrooms, varied food and beverage outlets, and clean praying areas for highway users to rest during their journey. There are also children's playgrounds available to keep the young kids entertained. A few kilometers after Jabur, one will arrive at the Parasing R&R. This rest and recreational area was designed and conceptualized by JKR based on traditional Terengganu architectural designs. The Parasing R&R area serves both south and northbound traffic and was purposely located away from the main thoroughfare to create and provide a suitable touchpoint for the local community. Currently, it is the biggest R&R area along the LPT2, equipped with 3 ponds around it that serve as flooding retainers. The Chennai exit is the second interchange on the LPT2, that provides a gateway to Cherating, one of the most popular tourist destinations in Malaysia. With its beaches and resorts, Cherating offers an exciting holiday, a wonderful break away from the hustle and bustle of the city. It is also a hotspot for local and international surfers because of its strong waves and yearly surfing tournament. The LPT2 makes the accessibility to Cherating much easier, providing an alternative route to avoid the heavy traffic during the peak periods. The Chukai interchange provides connectivity to the small town of Kemaman. Once known as a jetty town, Kemaman is now well known for its local old world charms thanks to its famous coffee. Kopi Hai Peng or Hai Peng coffee, which has been established since the 1940s, attracts visitors by the droves, especially during the weekends. Travelers from as far as Kuala Lumpur make Chukai their pit stop just for a taste of this coffee, accompanied by half-boiled eggs and toast. The next rest area is the Kijal Lebai, that provides a good space for travelers to freshen up or take a short nap after a long drive. This rest area is not too far from the next exit, which is Kijal. The Kijal interchange is a good example of touchpoints. It not only connects to the Awana Golf and Beach Resort, one of the top resorts in Terengganu, but also leads through breathtaking coastal scenery, which is popular especially during the weekends. Indeed, a retreat for both locals and tourists alike. The journey via the LPT2 is just great in terms of time and comfort. The Kerteh interchange, on the other hand, provides the convenience of accessibility to the oil refineries along the Packer seashore, which are owned by Petronas. This provides a huge avenue to catapult an increase of production outbound from the state of Terengganu. In the meantime, the Kerteh interchange is set to become a major impetus to the development potential of the oil and gas industry in Terengganu. Before reaching the Packer interchange, have a rest at the Packer R&R. Take a quick bite and sip a nice hot coffee before departing. A good rest will make the journey even more enjoyable. The Packer interchange or exit provides the educational touchpoints as it offers connectivity and easy access to the local colleges and institutes of higher learning. The Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Polytechnic and the University of Technology Mara or UITM Terengganu are the two main institutions. Through education, young minds are nurtured and molded to enrich society. Exit 851 Kuala Dungun. Kuala Dungun is very much a well-known town, popular for its coastal beaches, food, people, and culture. Here, you can even join the locals as they catch cockles by scooping them up as the waves come in. The Bukit Besi, Telembong and Ajil sections of the highway up to Kuala Terengganu are under the Malaysian Highway Commission or LLM. The interchanges connect to the highway through the old mining town of Bukit Besi. Once a famous mining town, it's now filled with historic relics and mining caves for tourists and historians. The interchange also acts as a gateway to the largest man-made lake in Malaysia, known as Lake Kenyir. Created for Tenaga Nasional Berhad, the dam provides ample energy and electricity for the country. The lake, dotted by several islands, is well known for its lush, beautiful greenery and inhabitants. A favorite spot for fishing anglers, it's the gateway to a freshwater paradise.
Assalamualaikum, nama abang Lan, asal dari Kuantan, bekerja di sana dan hobi abang mancing. Selalu datang ke Kenyir ni dengan kawan-kawan, naik boat house, tidur 1 atau 2 malam di Tasik Kenyir. Kalau sebelum tu abang jarang datang ke Kenyir ni sebab perjalanan dia jauh. Makan masa jugalah kan. Tu buat abang datang kadang-kadang 3 bulan sekali baru dapat pergi mancing dekat Kenyir ni. Sejak ada highway baru menghubungkan Kuantan ke Terengganu ni buat abang lebih kerap datang ke sini. Bulan ni saja abang dah datang 2 kali untuk sama kawan-kawan mancing di sini. Terima kasih LPT2.
The construction of the LPT2 was mostly executed by local Terengganu contractors. The project certainly gave them the experience of creating a great highway on such a big scale.
The grant was given a mandate to offer the local contractors to participate in the construction of big infrastructure projects. And for information, we have 26 local contractors involved in this project. When we face the problem of having to terminate 10 of our existing projects, we gave the existing contractors to retender. And some of them got back the job, but at different packages. And they have, the gain that they have experienced in the previous contract, they have eventually made use of that in completing the job that have been given later. And as you can see, most of the contractors, after having completed the project, they can confidently say that they have gained a lot by be part of this LPT project team. Because the team is not just JKR. From all the contractors, from all the consultants, everybody involved in the construction of this project is our project team members, and actually everybody gained a lot. In my opinion, I'm quite proud to say that they have actually gained a lot of knowledge and experience, and this actually can be their assets in procuring future projects, especially infrastructure projects with the government.
Rest and recreational or R&R areas are important facilities provided by LPT2. It gives a significantly comfortable resting point for the users. Equipped with restrooms, clean praying area, a variety of food and drink outlets and ample car parking spaces, there are 5 rest areas along the LPT2. They are Parasing, Kijal, Paka, Bukit Besi and Ajil.
Talking about the concept of the building, we specifically use the concept of Terengganu House. Kita panggil rumah tiang 6 dan rumah tiang 12. The Terengganu House is actually very strong in Malaysian architecture. From there, we came up with some elements and detailed designs. The main element that we give very high focus is on the roof itself. It need to be very high pitch. A lot of overhangs at the sides of the building so that we can minimize rainwater to enter the building. I think what we are more concerned is actually the functionality of the building itself. It is more important for us to achieve the ultimate comfort, safety and security of the users.
The final interchange along the LPT2 is the Kuala Terengganu interchange. Being the last exit, it connects the capital city of Kuala Lumpur to the capital of Terengganu. Other than being the administration and economic centre, Kuala Terengganu is marked with many tourist checkpoints. The beautiful scenery of Masjid Crystal and the chaotic hustle and bustle of Pasar Payang and Bazar Warisan make the town of Kuala Terengganu stand out. A town filled with a wonderful blend of culture and heritage.
Laluan tu dia orang mudah dah cepat sampai dekat sini. Sejak ditubuhkan ni jadi macam ke bisnes saya semua ni pun mudah lah sebab customer boleh datang selalu, so cepat, jadi tak ada masalah lah. Saya pun Alhamdulillah, rezeki pun makin laris. So sejak ada jalan ni, banyaklah kemudahan yang kita dapat.
Kami sekeluarga bercadang ke Terengganu dan kami telah pun selesai bercuti di Kuala Terengganu dan kami bercadang untuk pulang ke Kelang. Tayar kami tiba-tiba pecah dan pancit dan Alhamdulillah betul-betul nampak hampir dengan SOS dan kami berhenti di SOS dan kami cuba untuk hubungi LPT. Dalam masa tak sampai 1 minit, mereka menyambut panggilan saya dan meminta saya menunggu di tempat sini.
Saya Muhammad Alim bin Alian, founder LPT2 dan ni partner saya Muhammad Osni bin Sabi. Saya bertugas untuk membantu para pengguna lebuh raya LPT2 yang mengalami masalah.
Kami sedia membantu.
The Lebuh Pantai Timur 2 will surely fulfill the government's vision and mission to further accelerate social programs and enhance the standard and sustainability of the quality of life. A catalyst that will enhance the economic growth of the 3 East Coast states of Malaysia. The idea initiated by the Terengganu State Government and successfully carried out by Jabatan Kerja Raya and Lembaga Lebuh Raya Malaysia will be etched in history as one of the best expressways ever built in Malaysia.
I'd like to thank the government for giving the opportunity for JKR to undertake this project in the design and also the construction of the project. And I also like to thank the state government of Terengganu for giving the support and facilitate. So we really appreciate that.